As Watches and Wonders' April event nears, those clutching coveted Rolexes might want to lean in. The drill is familiar. Rolex pulls the plug on a model, prices soar, then tumble as the buzz dies down. So do you ride the wave or sell at the hype's peak? Timing this right could be the difference between a windfall and a wipeout. Welcome back to Opulent Oasis. Today, we're peeking behind the Rolex curtain, where it seems the Rolex Pepsi GMT, Sprite GMT, and Celebration Dial Oyster Perpetual are getting ready to take their final curtain call. In the opulent opera of horology, timing isn't just crucial, it's downright dramatic. Hang on to your hats because we've got some Rolex revelations for 2025 that are sure to knock your socks off. First up, let's explore the quick flip strategy with authorized dealers. In the luxury watch arena, savvy collectors grip their Rolex Pepsi GMTs like a royal flush, eagerly anticipating the moment Rolex signals a model's retirement. It's their golden ticket to cash in big. But, as any seasoned gambler knows, the house can pull a fast one. Prices may soar on rumors of discontinuation, but watch out. They can nosedive just as fast when the hype cools off. It's all about timing your play and keeping your nerve in this high-stakes watch game. The play, a quick flip to a secondary market dealer. Here, procrastination is your worst enemy. The strategy is simple. Move that watch as fast as you can and turn those stylish dials into cold, hard cash. Let's break down the Pepsi GMT scenario. Imagine it's just been discontinued. The price tags on market are inflating like a hot air balloon at a summer festival, but as the days roll by, those numbers begin to deflate, settling back to earth as more sellers jump into the fray. Acting fast and selling to a dealer early might just snag you a price on the high end. Think around $20,400 from a market rate of about $24,000. The best part? You skip the drama and sidestep the hassle. Fancy more insider tips on navigating the tempestuous seas of luxury watches? Dive into the Opulent Oasis and hit that subscribe button for the latest and greatest in watch trading wizardry. However, even the best-laid plans can face choppy waters. From personal tales of Watches and Wonders past, day one can see dealers drowning in offers. Here's a pro tip. Cultivate some rapport with a few dealers ahead of time. When they see your name pop up, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a VIP in the inbox. And here's where many fumble. Sending a dealer a message that's as vague as a foggy morning in London, like, "What will you give me for this watch?" To stand out, know your number and stick to it. If you waltz into this negotiation without a clear price, you'll be dancing in circles. Remember, if the market's crowded with the same watch, you need to pitch yours with precision and confidence. Navigating the price jungle can be dizzying. Sure, you might spot a Pepsi GMT tagged at a dreamy $60,000, but let's get real. They're not flying off the shelves at that price. Aim for the sweet spot. After slicing off the market fees and factoring in the dealer's cut, you'll find the real deal number you should be aiming for. Here's the bottom line. Don't let greed lead. Snag a good deal when you see it. Hesitating too long could mean watching your potential profits melt away like ice in a scotch on a hot day. In the world of luxury watches, he who hesitates not only waits, but also potentially loses out on a pretty penny. Next up, let's talk about direct-to-buyer sales on market, a hotspot for those looking to sell their luxury watches. Say you have a Rolex that's about to hit the rarity jackpot due to discontinuation. Now's the time to snap some stellar photos and whip up a killer listing. The best part? Once you seal the deal on market, it's done. No returns, even if the buyer spots a cheaper price tag later. This means no relisting nightmares for you, just smooth sailing. However, it's easy to get swept up in the excitement when a model is discontinued. Let's consider the saga of the Tiffany Blue Oyster Perpetual. Riding the wave of a Patek Philippe Tiffany auction that fetched a staggering $2.5 million, the perceived value of anything remotely similar, like our Rolex with its turquoise dial, momentarily skyrocketed. Enthusiasts on market, caught up in the frenzy, pushed their asking prices sky high, with some optimistically tagging their watches up to $48,000. But here's where a savvy strategy comes into play, undercutting the high flyers. By listing the watch at a more grounded price of $30,000, slashing $6,000 off the highest asks, the watch was quickly snapped up within 24 hours, earning the seller a handsome $12,000 profit. Meanwhile, those who aimed too high setting their sights on $36,000 or even $48,000, were left to watch as their listings lingered unsold. The lesson here is clear. In the competitive arena of high-stakes watch selling, setting a realistic price can turn you into the day's victor, swiftly closing deals while others are left waiting, their lofty dreams unmet. This approach not only speeds up the sale process, but also positions you as a pragmatic seller in a market often driven by speculation and emotion. By setting a price that's attractive, yet reasonable, you attract serious buyers who are ready to commit, sidestepping the drawn-out negotiations that can often derail a sale. So, when you list on market, remember that while it's tempting to reach for the stars with your pricing, planting your feet firmly on the ground can lead to quicker sales and satisfying profits. This strategy not only ensures a quick turnover, but also establishes you as a credible and realistic seller in the eyes of the market community, potentially leading to more successful sales in the future. Stepping into eBay to sell your watch is like hitting the major leagues after batting in the minors. If you've been playing with entry-level brands like Tag Heuer and are ready to swing for the fences with Omega and Rolex, eBay is your ballpark. It strikes a savvy balance, usually throwing you better prices than grey market dealers, and often lands you a home run between trade and retail value. Yet, eBay is not without its pitfalls. Timing is your ace in the hole. Hesitate for just a few days after a model's discontinuation and you might just miss the price peak frenzy. The market's not going to wait for you to tie your laces. Speed is of the essence. But here comes the curveball: returns. eBay's buyer-centric policies can feel like you're playing goalie in a penalty shootout. Almost everything gets through. Whether you're a private seller or a business, anyone can claim the watch wasn't as described and initiate a return within 30 days. Picture this. You sell your Pepsi for $27,600 in the discontinuation buzz, but on day 29, Mr. Buyer changes his mind as the market dips to $20,400. Just like that, you're back to square one, holding a watch worth less than when you sold it. On eBay, it seems the buyer is always right, and the seller, not so much. So, if you're aiming for top dollar immediately post-discontinuation, remember, eBay might just roll the dice against you. The lesson here: do your homework, act fast, and don't dawdle. The last thing you want is your watch gathering dust and losing value while you're out there waiting for the hype to stick around. And that's a wrap on our tactical tour through the ticking world of luxury watch trading as Watches and Wonders approaches. Whether you're quick flipping to dealers, listing on market, or navigating the eBay jungle, remember, good timing and smarter planning are your best accessories. Got a burning question or a wild watch-selling story? Drop it in the comments. We're all ears and might just spotlight your saga in our next video. If this guide helped you wind your way through the watch market maze, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and check out our other videos for more horological heroics. Keep it locked on Opulent Oasis for everything high-end horology. Until next time, keep your watches wound, your strategy sound, and your humor on point.